Hello, my name is Navigator, and today I'm taking a look at a little bit of an obscure location, but one that I've kind of always wanted to, explore, maybe do a more detailed gloss over, whatever you want to fucking call it. But today we are at Braxton's Quality Medical Supplies. This is a location which is the farthest east out here in the Mire. I came here, I think, for like one mission, maybe like a fetch mission, just to get something, I want to say like 200, 300 levels ago, and I have not been back here since. Maybe once or twice to like find something. Maybe like there's like a microscope and shit here, but. What I want to do here is go over this place. There's a little bit of like kind of background story we can touch on that is actually kind of funny, and it would make for a good video. So I actually just got finished fighting off probably about actually let me estimate this properly. Yeah, probably about 30,000 floaters. You can see here there's some remnants here. I fucking hate these guys. Look at that asshole. Looks like something out of a fucking Nickelodeon cartoon. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just kind of explore this. It's not really too in-depth. There's not a whole lot. But it's just kind of a funny location, if anything. So, the main kind of draw of this place is the, well, I guess like the cadavers. I forget what you call them. But like the scientific skeletons that you'd see in like a lab. Something like that. And right out here, they... or at least these two are kind of in this funny little position here where they're like, hey, welcome. And you'll find more stuff like this all around this location. So let's see what we have. So obviously there's the parking lot out here. It's pretty destroyed and everything. There's like some trucks and stuff out back. There's more like storage and stuff. You see over here they have like the unloading bay, the loading bay, all that stuff. Looks like there's somebody here waiting for the packages to arrive. Nah, I'm just messing. Looks like these were unloaded from a truck or something like that. Probably just before the bombs dropped along with the rest of this stuff. But let's go through the front entrance actually. So yeah, coming through here, this place is honestly pretty like stacked with junk and stuff. I walked in here, I was like, holy shit. Immediately when I see a microscope, I'm like, okay, I gotta grab that. For the purposes of the video, I'm just going to leave all this stuff here to make it look like it was, untouched. But this is pretty sweet. There's a lot of, like, just random aluminum, steel. There's, like, bottles and shit. There's, like, screws here, I think. Yeah, or springs. There you go. A lot of bones if you're looking for stuff for the Deathclaw Gauntlet. This is a very good place. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, there's a ton of junk here. But, yeah, so when I first came in here, obviously you notice these bodies and everything. It looks like, maybe the bombs dropped and these guys died, something like that. But the first thing that really kind of caught my eye was this terminal right here. So let me load it here and I'll show you guys what kind of, got my interest in this. So look at that. Error, no connection. And I wish that, well, let me see. When I first came in here, it was weird. There was like a bullet hole in this. I guess maybe I was wrong about that, but let's see. All that junk went flying. Is there going to be a bullet hole in this? No. That was so weird. I'm sorry. I guess I was wrong about that, but there was a terminal. At least I thought it was this one that had like a bullet hole on it on the glass, and I'd never seen something like that. I was here in the daytime. Maybe it's the daytime. It's nighttime now. I don't know. Sorry about that though. Let's just move on here. There was nothing really too important aside from that. I just thought it was a kind of a little unique thing. Like kind of gloss in here. It just seems like a basic kind of medical supply facility. They have all the bones and stuff you would need for, I guess selling to universities, hospitals, some kind of, I guess, medical center. I don't know what kind of stuff they would have here. It's just basically straightforward kind of medical shit like that. Honestly, I'm not going to even try to like make something out of this place. There's not really a whole lot here. There's only really one thing that I want to talk about, and let me just go for that right now. I'm not really going to waste your time. There's more stuff I'll talk about later, like other little shit, but where is it? Right here. So yeah, all of these customer records services, or all these customer records terminals, they're all turned off, but going outside here, there's a little circuit breaker, and I don't know if this like even actually functions. I've flipped it a bunch of times. It doesn't really do anything. I kind of wish it did. It'd be nice to see if there was anything on this terminal. Maybe I missed this at a lower level. There was a chance for me to do it and something happened. I really don't know. But what we are looking for is this note right here. If I can fucking get on it. The skeleton extraction guide. So let me read this to you guys. Method for constructing a skeleton for general use. Step 1. Acquire a cadaver. Step 2. Using a fillet knife, remove as much flesh as you can without marking the underlying bones. Step 3. Place the cadaver in a wooden box packed with calcium oxide. Wait a week. Step 4. Place the remains in a water flow of some kind, like a stream or river. Clean off any remaining flesh or ligamentation for step 5. Step 6. Allow skeleton to dry in the sun. Be wary of predatory birds or wild dogs. Step 7. Bleach and mount skeleton. All right, so before I read the last part here, which hopefully you guys don't spoil it for yourself, I just want to say it's kind of interesting that you would put a skeleton cadaver in a stream or a river. Maybe not. Maybe that's just me. I guess that if you're out here in the mire and shit and you're going to some like obscure, you know what, I'm not even going to make a point on that. That's stupid of me to say. Of course there's going to be A, bacteria, B, animal carcasses, pieces of them, whatever, feces in streams and stuff. That makes total sense. I don't even know what I was going with that, but let's talk about the real juice of this. And this is the note at the bottom of this page, and this reads: if your tombstone does not read "Rest in Peace" or some variant thereof, you are automatically drafted into the Skeleton Wars. Now, I don't know if that is a reference to something at all, but when I read that, I just thought that was so funny. I thought it was so funny for some reason. Just like somewhere in the underworld, it's like, oh, your family doesn't care enough about you. Apparently, you're getting drafted for the fucking Skeleton Wars. That's so funny. I thought that was so great. That's really it. I mean, the other things I can talk about up here, I kind of glossed over it, but there's a cap stash, which is kind of nice. There's a medical bag here, although doctor's bags, I feel like they never have anything in them. Never have anything in them. It's not like a New Vegas doctor's bag. I don't know. It pisses me off. But I mean, aside from that, there's not a lot going on. I'll show you the back here. Actually, let me see if I can get a perfectly preserved pie. If I do, you guys have to like and subscribe. Fuck. Okay, well, let's keep going then. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get to my last point here in a little bit. Let's just let's take a look in the back here. Actually, I haven't really been into here. I didn't really expect there to be too much, but I figured, it'd show all this off. Blasting caps box. Actually, I'll grab one of those. Ooh, a fusion core. Well, I guess there's a good location for a fusion core. Yeah, I had to wipe out some scorched here as well. Nothing going on up here. Nothing like that. Let's check the roof. Maybe anything on the roof? Probably not. We checked in there. Okay. That's really it, folks. Just a nice little location. I like this a lot because, it has this theme of like, well, not a theme, like in real life, this is a place where they're dealing with dead bodies and corpses and stuff like that. It might not be the most flattering, engaging, or like, I guess positive job to have, but it's still one that has to be done. And I like how Bethesda, or at least the people at Bethesda, kind of had a little bit of a spin on that, where this is kind of a grim place, but you still have funny shit like the Skeleton Wars thing, or like these guys standing right outside here. So, folks, that's all I had for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, this is a pretty useful location. Lots of really good junk and items here. Yeah, nothing more to really be said. Hope you guys enjoyed. I have some more videos coming later today and in the future, of course. I think later today I'm going to do one going over like my favorite locations to find junk and stuff, and another one going over Vault 63 because I have yet to explore that. If those sound interesting to you, be sure to check those out. But in the meantime, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.